Arsenal had just beaten Good Evening at his home. The game ended 4 goals to 2. To be honest, the game might have ended by 4 goals to 2, but it was not at all a 4 goal to 2 game. At all, it was the last minute magic from you know it, the person you hate Arsenal fans. It was a last minute shot from Jorginho, then the goal that was scored from Fabio Rivera to, who's that guy, Martinelli, who ran and scored the ball easily. But to be honest, that game was not at all a 4 goals to 0 game. It was not, because watching the game, there was a lot of things that were missing. You could feel it in this fixture that there's still so much fear in this Arsenal squad. This is a young squad that is still trying to come back from this midweek loss from Man City and all the other games that they've lost. One thing you have to understand is this is a good squad, but it is a good squad which has to mature in the league. They are still going through what we call a process of maturing so that they start producing the relevant results you would expect from a team that can go challenge. Arsenal might push City far, but I don't think they're ready yet to win the league. We saw it in the Manchester City game, but on this game, of course, we talked about what a lose from a small game can affect a big key game. Losing to City in the FA Cup was the beginning of all this craziness. They lost to City and it continued to the game, the Premier League. This was after how many games? 3 games in the Premier League without winning a game. You could tell that there is that fear from the team, and the last minute goals which were scored from Jorginho and Martinelli, I'm telling you, they are going to go so far to build the confidence of the team. For the first time, I saw Saka playing with injuring players. For the first time, I saw Saka actually playing, targeting the legs of the players. I've never seen that from Saka, being easily triggered by the Aston Villa players. You could see that it was a highly emotional game for this Arsenal squad. They've never found themselves in this situation where they need to find it difficult to at least win a game. They've never found it so hard for them to find it difficult to get even a small win. That has never happened from this Arsenal squad, but that's where they were. That's how far this actually had them. We talk about, no, it's just a small team. A team can bounce back. There's so much a win can do for a team, and also there's so much a defeat can do for a team. The defeat that they got from FA Cup from Man City has been hunting them for the past 3 games in the Premier League. It has been hunting them. Now they've found the win, and I'm telling you, that win will go so far to build the team. That win will give Arsenal the belief that they can get the games, they can win in the last minute, they can fight until the very end. They still know that they are the ones with the advantage, the game advantage. After Man City finish against Nottingham Forest, their game advantage goes back, which means that's 3 points that they can go ahead of City. They just have to maintain the belief, keep fighting, showing up into the games, winning in the last minute like they did today, because those are signs of a team that can win a championship, a Champions League, in a championship trophy. I'm not saying that they will lose, and at the same time, I'm not saying that they will win as well, because there's still so much to go. This City squad has the experience. This team is their first time. The only people who knows how to win in these tussles and these situations like this are Arteta, Zinchenko, and Jesus. Those are just 3 people. The rest of them, there's a young squad that is starting to gel, that is starting to understand what it takes. You know, I can tell you, you could tell the fear that Arsenal had in the game by the chance that Martin Odegaard made. There is no way in any time whenever this confidence is high, Martin Odegaard is going to miss that chance. But he did, because he was afraid. He was afraid because of the pressure that was being put by City, because now they can really feel City that they're on their neck. And he was really going through a lot. And as he is the captain, that also shook them as well. Saka, he was trying, but you could see that there was so much. Trossard came into the game, did not really show up, but I was really impressed by Martinelli, what he did coming in and also getting the final goal. I'm hoping that actually builds the confidence back in him so that he can start enjoying the game. Gabriel Jesus is close. I'm hoping that he comes back very, very soon, because I think they really do need him. Because Martin, Nketiah, as much as he has been in the room, he has really been missing so much because, I think the song "Your Defense is in Trouble" kind of got in his head and it's really disturbing him from focusing. And even though he's trying, but he's not doing enough. All of these things can build up and make up a team. This was an easy Aston Villa. We saw what City did to them. They should have won this game easy, Arsenal, but the confidence was down. And I'm not going to take away from Aston Villa. Today, they really did come to the game. The Coutinho goal, the goal that was scored also by Wapkin, the fighting spirit we're seeing from this team, and also Bailey coming on from the substitute, hitting the post, trying to force through. They had a lot of chances that if they'd really taken them, this would have been a different game, and that was going to put so much stress onto this Arsenal squad, which I can tell you that they can win. Anyway, I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think about this game? For me, it was one of the best games. Exciting. Yes, I'm gonna tell you the lessons that I learned from Manchester City versus Arsenal game. I think is really important. I need you guys to outline some of the points that I'm setting up for you, because those are the things that are gonna build up this Arsenal squad going forward, or also derail them to go anywhere far. But we'll talk about it, and I'll tell you the reasons why there's less smoke on this team. Remember, for rivals like the Tottenham fans were complaining why that people are not in the Arsenal's backs after losing to City like they did. Go look at that game and you understand why, and I'll explain in that big match in that video what we learned from Arsenal. The 10 lessons are already being prepared. The video might come out today, later on, or tomorrow morning, so prepare for that one. But congratulations to Arsenal. They really did need this. They needed to believe. They needed the belief, and I think they've got it. I'm hoping that this helped them to escalate and keep winning more goals, because it's really important. They need to win games. They still need to produce so much. So I don't know. Click the like button. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. I'll read them and maybe even start. I'm gonna start doing some shout out to the comments that I receive in the comment section, so that I answer the person in the video before I get into the video. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm out. See you on another video.